I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no hoe. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no killer.
What's good? It's your boy K-Flex and I'm back here with another video. And you know, I just woke up from a nice nap today. And I got the news, Danny Amendola has been cut from the Miami Dolphins. Now real quick, shout out to people who like this video before they even heard this. So let's get into it. Danny Amendola cut from the Miami Dolphins, veteran receiver. Now guys, this is a guy who I don't think anybody will miss, quite frankly. I would not miss him. I honestly forgot he was there in the first place. I would never miss him, okay? Now, Danny Amendola, he had big shoes to fill off the gate, okay? Because of who we had at our slot receiver before he got there, who was Jarvis Landry, the best slot receiver in the NFL, right? So he already had big shoes to fill, but at the end of the day, I figured, hey, he has playoff experience, he has a ring, so whatnot, and we was in win-now mode last season, so I was like, you know what? It is what it is. Maybe he could bring something that Jarvis couldn't bring to the table. He didn't bring nothing that Jarvis couldn't bring to the table, so, you know, it just went how it went, okay? Looking at his numbers, he had about 500 receiver yards and only one touchdown last season. It was one of his worst seasons he's ever had, despite having, you know, he had like the same amount of targets as he usually have, maybe a little less, but he didn't have the greatest season. He usually around 600 yards. He only had 500, and he started more games than he's ever started in his career, but it wasn't a good fit, I guess. Failed to get we really failed to get a lot of production out of that slot, you know what I'm saying? Now Danny Amendola, he might be a good player for, say, a team that's going to go on a playoff run or a Super Bowl run this season, maybe. I don't know what team would have a spot for him, to be honest with you. Maybe the Patriots. Go back to the Patriots, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he's just not that great, to be honest with you. If I'm talking about skill wise and his age, he's just not worth it. Well, the $6 million he's going to get paid from us. And so this was a great move, y'all. Not to mention, even though Danny Amendola didn't get hurt this season, you do have those injury concerns when Danny Amendola was on the field. Okay, he didn't really get hurt this year, but usually Danny Amendola has been getting hurt every single season. He's injury prone like that. So you have those concerns, and when you already have those concerns, mixed on the fact that you're 33, mixed on the fact that we might be rebuilding this season, mixed on the fact that you already ain't playing that good anyways, this is a move that had to be made. Now, looking at our current roster, I don't know who's going to take his spot. Maybe it's Albert Wilson. Maybe it's Jakeem Grant, because we have a new coaching staff. I know last season when Adam Gase said that Albert Wilson wasn't a slot receiver, that Albert Wilson was not playing slot. They also said the same thing about Jakeem Grant. They said Jakeem Grant's an outside receiver. He's not playing slot. So I don't know if we have his replacement on the roster, because Danny Amendola was the guy who I knew was playing slot. Okay, I don't know who else is going to play slot on that team. Maybe the new coaching staff sees Albert Wilson and says he can play slot, or maybe he sees Jakeem Grant and says he can play slot. I would love it if Jakeem Grant could play slot, honestly, because he's super fast, and I just think he'll be pretty good at it. But like I said, I don't really know nothing about the footwork it takes to play slot and all that. And does Jakeem Grant have it? I don't really know. Now, man, we just got to see, man. So, you know, this was probably the most expected move, honestly. It's a couple of more moves that we got to do this offseason that I'm just waiting for to get the news on. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Ryan Tannehill's fate, I have no clue what's going to happen with that. Cameron Wake's fate, I have no clue what's going to happen with that. Robert Quinn's fate, I have no clue what's going to happen with that. I did hear reports that we are trying to trade Robert Quinn, but at the same time, if we can't trade him, we're probably going to cut him. So, and I like that approach. I mean, you can just see what you can get for these guys. You know what I'm saying? If you could get a 6th-round pick for Robert Quinn, it'd be a steal at this point. If you plan on cutting him anyways, right? You know, Josh Sitton, I feel like he gonna go too. And I think Josh Sitton is a great guard. And I wish we could have been able to see more of him this season. But at the end of the day, if you're rebuilding his age, you probably don't keep him. So I do feel like Josh Sitton is gonna go. Devontae Parker still, y'all. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's just crazy to see who all gets dropped and who we're gonna pick up, because like a lot of people say, oh, we shouldn't move, we shouldn't be active in free agency. Well, oh my God, then yeah, if we're not active in this free agency, then we really take it, because if you look at our roster, once all these people leave that they say supposed to leave, all this Cameron Wade, Robert Quinn, our receivers, Danny Amendola, Devontae Parker, if we don't go get nobody in free agency and we out and just keep the players in practice squad and just move them up to the damn roster, yeah, shit, we take it. It ain't no other way. But yeah, Danny Amendola gone, guys. This is not a move that, you know, is a shocker to me, okay? I don't want to say it was terrible. He just, I mean, he wasn't that good, you know? And I had high expectations from the slot receiver off the simple fact, well, I won't say high expectations. I had high standards for the simple fact that Jarvis Landry was so good. And Danny Amendola didn't even live up to even half of what, you know, Jarvis Landry does. Shout out to Danny Amendola. Wish you the best of your career. I did like Danny Amendola a lot when he was with the Rams earlier in his career. Not so when he was with the Patriots. Obviously, I didn't like him, but I did like him with the Rams earlier. So I don't. It's no bad blood against Danny Amendola. He just came here. You know, he's 33 years old. Still, is gonna pay me all his money. All right, I'm coming to the Dolphins. You tried your best. At the end of the day, it's a whole new regime over here in Miami, and you're 33 years old. So that's what it is. Anyways, get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Roll to 8K in the way. It's your boy K Flexing. I'm out.